What's up, players? Truthfully, I've been sad for a minute. It was Sad Boy Station in my domain for some time. Cry much? Pay much? Self-destructive episodes where I lash out on those closest to me? Much? What could be the cause of this, you ask? Declining health, familial strains, lost love, buying a present for my nephew I know he will not give a singular fuck about. No, something even worse, darker, and more sinister in nature. Something that had me at times straying from my Sigma path and believing it was, well, that it was all over. However, that has since been Uno reverse carded, and I'm happy to report to all you blokes out there that I can confirm we are so back, baby. Daredevil, one of the most goated shows ever, has amassed a huge, loyal following, mainly for just being an outstanding piece of television, beautifully shot, written magnificently, acting on superb, amazing stunt choreography and fight choreography. It's just such peak all around. It had such a quality to it, not just for a superhero show, but for a show in general, that it has garnered insane praise and absolutely virulent fans. And when we found out that this character would finally be actually joining the MCU with Daredevil Born Again, I was extra ecstatic. But because of the recent decline of MCU content, especially on Disney Plus, I would be lying if I said I wasn't a bit worried. But I thought, hey, you know, this is Daredevil. They know they can't fuck this up. For sure they'll lock in. But then they locked out. Supposedly they filmed a couple episodes of Born Again, so it must have been complete ass water for them to do that. And so they let go of the old writers in October, and with newfound intention, they hired Dario Scartapane, the writer for Punisher, restoring some points into our faith builds. Then days ago, we found out that Philip Silvera, the original stunt and fight coordinator for Daredevil, will be returning, so goated action seems to be back on the table.
But wait! There's more!
Then we found out that Foggy Nelson and Karen Page, played by their original actors Eldon Henson and Deborah Ann Wall, will officially be returning. The crew is officially back. We have set photos of them even. Okay, guys, they just started filming like a minute ago. It's just so awesome. I get such like Harry Potter vibes from this crew. I don't know what it is, but that's always a good feeling. But wait, hold your ass up, because there's even more. Wilson Bethel is officially coming back as Bullseye. I'm bricked up just thinking of how hard that comic accurate Bullseye suit is going to be. So it looks like in some ways they said fuck it and are just making a season 4, or at least planning on servicing some of what was planned for season 4 in addition to what else they had planned, since Muse is still on the table, which if you're not sure who Muse is, he essentially is like this mysterious art psycho killer. Essentially, if you got anyone from film Twitter and gave them powers, this is what I'd assume they would gravitate to. Like, he made this painting using a whole bunch of different missing people's blood, and then he got a bunch of Inhumans, and I'm guessing killed them all and posed them doing regular human things. He also has this very particular power of somehow removing sensory data from his environment, but Daredevil reverse engineered that and he was able to track him down. He's a relatively new character after he was introduced in Daredevil Volume 5, Issue 11 from 2016, so he's been around less than a decade. He's only in 9 comics, really in 8, because he appears as just like a floating head in the background in 1. It's also unclear, but suggested he's probably an Inhuman, so I bet they'll have him be like a mutant in the show, because I want to say the MCU is sweeping Inhumans under the rug. He is pretty insane and weird and menacing, so I'm interested to see how this more fantastical side of Daredevil will work with all the bones of the previous era of Daredevil being still intact. That's going to be exciting just to see the two worlds meld together. There's also supposed to be a white tiger in the show as well. Not sure which white tiger it is, and truthfully I need to read more up on White Tiger because I'm not too familiar with the character, but they're going to be in it. We have these set photos. Maybe this is because in the comics where Muse debuts, Fisk is the mayor and he's essentially made superheroes illegal, and Matt Murdock is actually working with Fisk to try to get Muse under control by suggesting pulling back his anti-superhero policies. So this could be another hero to add to the fold to feel the weight of this regime change, or at least for a part of the grand plan of this street level story, which I just can't wait. 18 episodes is also off the table, and the show is looking at again closer to being the Netflix style of likely 13 episodes, which if they're all at 50 minutes, then we are seriously gonna get goated with the Sauce season 4, and hopefully this will set a precedent for all MCU TV shows and push the bar of what they are capable of doing. Loki is their best stuff currently, but Born Again might seriously take the cake. We shall see though. go. I know a bunch of people have already said this, but it really makes you wonder what kind of diarrhea ass shit Born Again was gonna be. Or if I'm being polite, maybe they knew how high the bar was with Daredevil and know they weren't anywhere close to it, so they had to bring in these familiar elements. All in all, it's just so crazy how they originally diverged from all the Netflix stuff, and we were Joker, and then we're right back to it. We're so back, in fact. But let me know what y'all think, players. Are you excited to see everyone back and see how Daredevil Born Again unfolds? Is it your most anticipated MCU project, besides Deadpool 3? But that's pretty much it, players. I'm very excited for this. Let me know your thoughts. If you like the video, leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you want to subscribe, I always appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope all of you guys are well, and I will see you in the next one.